Hey, Hound Dogs, I'm David Hankins.
I'm Paul Hankins. I'm Trevor Hankins.
And I'm Julia Canon.
And you're on the air with Power Squared. Uh, Tonight is a Power Squared team meeting. We like to try to get together once a month. It's not the entire team. Our artist, Jen Moreno, is working at a job.
Scheduling conflict.
Yes. And so we decided we'd go on without her. And we'll have to figure out some way of, as I said, trying to figure out if we could have everybody together at some point. But anyway, we're just here to sort of see what's going on with the world of Power Squared.
Who's not dead, sound off.
So I guess we're going to put out the next issue next month.
Yeah.
Either the 19th or the 26th, we haven't decided. And we're also putting out the first issue of The Blade of Miracles.
Yes.
Which is Trevor's. So I've updated the website to sort of, instead of saying issues, say publications. But it ended up being Power, I had to break up Power Squared because of the limitations of the web people. But so we just have kind of a group together, and then we have The Blade of Miracles, and then we have trades. So be a little cleaner, and we're going to be doing WonderCon at the end of March in Anaheim. And
Nice.
so we'll be selling the new issue and the new issue of The Blade of Miracles.
Yes.
So sounds exciting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you've been coloring.
Yeah, so I believe I gave you pages 1 to 8, back a couple weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
So I'm working on the edits he requested because there was there was a color change on one of the T-shirts, and he wanted a different effect for a punch, right?
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. The
Okay.
one T-shirt, they sort of swap T-shirts or something.
Yeah, I think what happened was when I was pasting some of the coloring, something happened, and then I mistaken one blue for another.
Yeah, well.
So it's so we're lighting. I'm able to I organized the layers in time, so it was a quick fix.
Cool. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking forward to that. And you're working again on, I guess, starting to work on 9 through 12.
Yeah, I saw the pages 9 to 16, but then I think you put a little cliff note saying oh, don't work on some pages yet, just work
Right.
on these
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We gave her some notes on the first time we saw them, and she's gotten through 4 of them.
Okay.
So,
all right. I'll just work with whatever. I'll just work whatever's approved.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Some setup, so we email the pages or something. Now it's all in a Dropbox.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and Trevor, how's your work going on?
I've been working on. I'm almost done with another set of 8 pages for number 27.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay. And so then we're getting close to being done.
Yeah.
5 pages one. Okay, because we need to get that kind of wrapped up. But cool. And we haven't done any writing in a long time, really.
No. I think it's because the issues are currently being worked on are in some weird limbo state.
Yeah. So yeah, something. We have other scripts written, but we just have to get to them, I guess, if we can.
Yeah.
And Rachel is doing some covers for us for a third trade, so that should be kind of exciting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we were gonna maybe do an alternative cover, but maybe it's a little pricey, so we're gonna probably just do a cover and a back cover, and then do the next. I forget how many issues. 5 issues that we haven't done.
Right.
Yeah, the What's in a Name and the Imposter.
Yeah.
Is a trade, since it has sort of the same characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's kind of what we have. And 5 minutes in, we're done.
I guess I've been brainstorming future story ideas.
Yeah.
That's what we need to talk about.
Right, yeah. They're thinking they need to maybe come up with something quickly to keep the flow going next year. But we'll see.
Yeah, no. In that case, it'll be something entirely done by me and Trevor.
So it'd be basically animals doing the power script. Okay. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So so I've I redid the web page a little bit and actually put more footers on the bottom that link to like peak of the week and events and to the OAPS, the audio version and the video version of the podcast and some other stuff. So
Right.
trying to make it a little more interactive than it is. And then I find like mistakes I've made that have been there for months and no one said anything. So I guess we don't have that many visitors, like volume with 2 U's and things like that. So yeah. Anyway, fun to correct. Yeah.
Also, like when I was working on some of the pages for like 1 through 8. Not sure if you guys noticed though. For some of the pages, I think because there were some computer screens, I decided to play
Right.
around with it a little bit just so like it looks a bit more like techie, if that makes any
Yes.
sense.
Yes. Yeah.
So I was looking at it going like, I feel like no disrespect to Jen, like she did an amazing job. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna use this.
Yeah. You added sort of a little glow to it as well. Red.
Yeah, because I was trying yeah, I can do lighting on this, but I feel like I had to do a little bit more just to try to add a bit more emphasis of like, yeah, this is a computer screen
Yeah.
kind of thing. So I tried to play around with that a little bit too.
Yeah. It looked good. And I hopefully we said that in the comments. But yeah, it looked good.
I just hope it looks okay in printing because I know add glow could sometimes look a bit weird.
Well,
It's an effect. It's a layer effect.
That's where proofs come in, I guess.
Pray.
Yeah.
It's so how does that look? But yeah, it should be. I'm really hoping that we can get these issues done in the next few months, and then we can move on to other things. I still planning on having a Kickstarter this year to hopefully raise some more money, keep everything going. And I realize a lot of comic books live like Kickstarter to Kickstarter, basically. We don't,
Yeah.
so we need to maybe get into that mode a little better, sort of, and hopefully being at conventions would help market us a little bit more.
Yeah. My understanding is because a lot of the time with conventions, or when you do conventions, it's most likely you won't make the cost of the booth back. It's great if you can, but you should basically view it as a advertising
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah, and you have to pick your advertising. LA Comic-Con was a good experience for us, but it was way too expensive for what it was.
Yeah.
And
There's always the luck of the draw with who your booth neighbors are.
and I think actually we ended up with some kind of cool booth neighbors.
Yeah.
As it turns out, and we're going to see some of them. Drug Flamingo.
Yeah.
They're going to be at WonderCon.
So we should say hi.
Yeah, and the other side, they actually put the book out for a while in their bookstore in Hawaii,
Yes.
the farthest west bookstore in America.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah. So I'm asking for those copies back so we can hopefully sell them at WonderCon. But it was a 3-month trial, and I don't think we didn't obviously sell any. But
It was worth a shot.
it was worth a shot, and maybe, as I say, we could go there and do a signing and write off the trip.
Yeah.
It's business.
Well, we could also say this comic has been in Hawaii.
Yes. So.
Right. We could say these copies are straight from Hawaii.
Yeah. That's right. Straight from the Talk bookstore in Hanapepe, Hawaii.
I still think because of the animal cast we have and Trevor's anthro themed book, we could market ourselves to furries.
Right. and that would be.
Furries are a very lucrative market if you can tap into it.
And I'm not complaining. I just figure we just don't know how to do
Are you
that.
kidding me? They run the world. That is valid. I've seen how much they'll make. I'm like, you know what? Respect.
Yeah.
Suspiciously wealthy furry is a thing furries.
Again, it's just how do we tap into that?
Yeah.
And there's a furry con coming, but there's not going to have booths.
Yeah, they're not going to have an artist alley, which
So-
is disappointing. So
That
we,
sounds criminal, honestly.
yeah,
Yes.
it's at least just for this year because I guess we're trying to figure out convention space. But
Yeah, and
I
then
mean, like, I guess in a weird logistic way, that is kind of fair because obviously when there's a convention, there's going to be a lot of like either draws or first come first serve. So you're going to get bombarded with a lot of artists in that community. So it's going to be like, okay, how are we going to cater to everyone without like screwing this up? Because Lord knows conventions have screwed over artists in the past. How can we not do that for
Right.
this community?
yeah,
yeah, and it would, and where I mean, comparatively, WonderCon is a more reasonably priced. I won't say it's cheap, but it's reasonably priced compared to. But we're actually going to be down and staying in Anaheim, so it's going to add to the cost a little bit.
as we decided,
It was
it
just
was easier
yeah,
than driving.
back and forth, 4 times.
Yeah.
The Drunk Flamingo people were out of San Diego, and they would drive home every night at the end of the con. Like, wow, and then come back and be there like 9 a.m. So you have to like really,
They were committed.
yes, and that's a heck of a
No
lot
problem.
of. Yeah, I just at the end of the day, I just want to go home. I'm not looking forward to a drive. So yeah, we're gonna be down there 2 nights, and so it's gonna be. If people, even if they bought us out, we wouldn't make the money back. I don't think. I mean, I guess we would have enough product to make it back, but somebody has to really want to buy stuff. But I think it's a good experience to do, and we are on the waiting list for Comic-Con. So if we can pull that off, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But we're on the waiting list. I don't know. Last year we were actually called up, but we were like, it was a month out, and we had like, we're not ready. I don't have anything set aside or bought anything, so yeah, I really can't pull it off. It just seemed too rushed in a way. You want your big shot at the major leagues to actually pay off. So anyway, all right. So we still have a book club thing that we need to figure out too, when to have that, and that's when I'm thinking maybe it needs to be a weekend that we tape it.
Yeah, I'll let you know my schedule because
That's
like
fine.
with my own work, I have to figure that out.
Oh yeah. No, we have to work everybody's schedule out, so it's gonna be quite complicated. Little, and then we also have Rachel. We don't. She's part of it.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. I just don't want to be doing it too much. I don't want to exclude Jen from things
Yeah.
unless she wants to be excluded. I mean, some people don't want to be on or may not want to. So I don't want to force her, but I want to give her the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
Oh no.
right. If you're looking for a silent fidget toy, use our affiliate code Marty and Eli to save 10% off your purchase at getono.com.
You see how quiet they are.
Hey.
All right.
So if you're watching this on YouTube later and you like this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I don't know what to say after that.
Tell us what you're doing in February. How's that? For a team meeting. All right. So until next time, I'm David Hankins,
I'm Paul Hankins. I'm Trevor Hankins.
And I'm Julia Canon.
and you've been on the air with Power Squared.